I overheard my girlfriend say, "He's going to propose tonight. Watch me say no and make him cry." I still took her to the rooftop, got down on one knee, then pulled out her texts with her gym buddy and said loudly, "Actually, I'm not proposing. I'm here to say goodbye, in front of everyone you tried to impress." The whole place went silent, then applauded. Hey viewers, just a quick thanks. Over 14% of you are already subscribed, and it means the world. If you're new here and enjoy these stories, join the family by hitting that subscribe button. We're on the road to 10,000. This happened last Friday night, and I'm still processing the whole thing. Never thought I'd be the guy posting one of these stories, but here we are. My girlfriend Tiffany and I have been together for a year and 8 months. I'm 27, she's 25. Things had been going really well, and I was getting serious about our future. Had started looking at rings and thinking about proposing on our 2-year anniversary. But life has a funny way of changing your plans. Thursday afternoon, I stopped by Tiffany's apartment to drop off some groceries I'd picked up for her. I have a key, so I let myself in. She wasn't home, but I could hear her talking on the phone in the bedroom. The door was open, and she was talking pretty loud. "I'm telling you, Ashley, he's definitely going to propose soon. He's been acting all weird and secretive." I stopped in the hallway. She was talking about me. "Girl, you should see how nervous he gets when jewelry commercials come on TV. It's so obvious." I should have announced myself, but curiosity got the better of me. The thing is, I don't even know if I want to marry him. Like, he's sweet and everything, but I don't know if he's husband material, you know? My stomach dropped. Plus, I've been talking to Marcus from the gym, and he's just so much more exciting. Like, actually has ambition and goals. Marcus, her personal trainer. She'd been spending a lot more time at the gym lately. "Ashley, what if Tom actually proposes? Like, gets down on one knee with a ring and everything? Girl, you better not say yes if you're not feeling it." "Oh, I'm definitely saying no. I'm just wondering if I should do it privately or make it more dramatic." "What do you mean? Like, what if he proposes somewhere public? That would be so awkward for him." "Tiffany, that's kind of mean." "I know, but like, maybe he needs a reality check. He just assumes I'm going to say yes to everything." "So you'd really say no in public?" "Ashley, I'm telling you, it would be perfect. Watch me say no and make him cry in front of everyone. Maybe then he'll understand he can't just coast through relationships." They both started laughing. I quietly left the groceries on the counter and went back to my car. Sat there for 20 minutes trying to process what I'd just heard. My girlfriend of almost 2 years was planning to humiliate me if I proposed. She was talking to another guy, and she thought making me cry in public would teach me a lesson. That night, Tiffany acted completely normal, cuddly and sweet like always. Kept talking about how much she loved spending time with me. "Tom, you're such a good boyfriend. I feel so lucky." All I could think about was her laughing about making me cry. Friday morning, while Tiffany was in the shower, her phone buzzed on the nightstand. The screen lit up showing a text from Marcus. "Can't wait to see you tonight. This is going to be fun." She'd left her phone unlocked. Without really thinking, I picked it up and scrolled through their conversation. "Marcus, so tonight's the night your boy makes his move?" "Tiffany, that's the plan. Ashley's cousin got us into that new rooftop place. Perfect setting for maximum embarrassment." "You're evil. I love it. He needs to learn that just because we've been together doesn't mean I owe him a yes. Can't wait to comfort you afterward." "I'm sure you will." I took screenshots of the conversation and sent them to myself, then deleted the evidence from her phone. There were other messages going back weeks, nothing explicitly physical, but definitely emotional cheating. Plans to meet up, plans to train together, just the two of them, late-night conversations about their connection. That afternoon, Tiffany called me at work, all excited. "Tom, guess what? Ashley's cousin works at that new rooftop bar downtown. The one with the amazing city views? Yeah? She can get us in tonight. I know it's last minute, but I really want to go. All my friends are going to be there." Here it was. She was setting up the perfect public stage for my humiliation. "Sure, babe, sounds fun." "Really? You're not too tired?" "Not at all. Let's do it." Yay, this is going to be such a fun night. I spent the rest of the day thinking about how to handle this. I could confront her privately, but then she'd just deny everything or make excuses. I could not show up, but that would just postpone the inevitable. Or I could give her exactly what she was planning to give me. That evening, I picked Tiffany up at 7. She looked amazing, which made this whole situation more complicated. "Tom, you look nice. Ready for a great night?" "Absolutely." The rooftop bar was busy but not packed. Good crowd, nice atmosphere, incredible views of the city skyline. Tiffany immediately started waving at people she knew. There's Ashley and Madison. Oh, and some people from my gym. Marcus was there. Big guy with tattooed arms wearing a fitted shirt. He nodded at Tiffany when we walked in, then looked at me with what I can only describe as amusement. We got drinks and mingled. Tiffany introduced me to everyone like we were casual friends instead of people who'd been together almost 2 years. "This is Tom. He's great. Not my boyfriend Tom. Not Tom, who I'm crazy about. Just Tom, who's great." Around 10 p.m., Tiffany started getting antsy. Kept looking around at her friends and checking her phone. "Tom, isn't this place amazing? So romantic with all these lights and the view. It really is beautiful. Like the perfect place for something special to happen." She was practically glowing with anticipation, waiting for me to set up my own public humiliation. "You know what, Tiffany? You're right. This is the perfect place for something special." Her eyes lit up. "Really? Really? Actually, I was hoping to do something here tonight." "Oh my God, really?" I looked around at her friends, who were starting to notice our conversation. Ashley was already pulling out her phone, probably expecting to record my rejection. "Could you get everyone's attention? I want to say something." "Yes, Ashley, Madison, everyone come over here." She was practically bouncing as her friends gathered around. About 15 people formed a loose circle around us. Marcus pushed closer, clearly enjoying himself. I waited until I had everyone's attention. Then I got down on one knee. Tiffany's hand flew to her mouth in fake surprise. Her friends started getting excited, thinking they were about to witness a proposal. "Tiffany," I said loudly enough for everyone to hear. "Yes, Tom?" Instead of reaching for a ring box, I pulled out my phone. "I'm not here to propose to you." The excitement on her face turned to confusion. "I'm here to say goodbye, in front of everyone you wanted to impress." "What are you talking about?" I stood up and held my phone where people could see. "Yesterday I overheard you telling Ashley that you were planning to reject my proposal and make me cry in front of everyone." The crowd went quiet. A few people looked uncomfortable. "Tom, what are you doing?" "I'm giving you the public scene you wanted, just not the one you expected." I started reading from the screenshots I'd taken. "Can't wait to see you tonight. This is going to be fun." People in the crowd started looking between Tiffany and Marcus. Perfect setting for maximum embarrassment. Ashley looked mortified. "Tiffany, is this real?" "You're evil. I love it." The crowd was getting uncomfortable. Some people started whispering. "Tom, stop this," Tiffany said quietly. "You wanted everyone to watch you humiliate me for thinking you actually wanted to marry me. Instead, they get to see who you really are." "Tom, please, let's talk about this privately." "Why? You didn't want privacy when you were planning to embarrass me in public." "That's not what I meant. He needs to learn that just because we've been together doesn't mean I owe him a yes." A few people in the crowd made disapproving sounds. "Tiffany," Ashley said, looking shocked. "You really said all this?" "It's taken out of context." "What context makes planning to humiliate your boyfriend sound good?" Madison asked. Marcus tried to back away from the crowd, but several people had turned to look at him. "And Marcus here was looking forward to comforting you afterward." "That's not what that meant," Tiffany protested. "Tom," one of the older guys in the crowd said. "Good for you, man. Nobody deserves to be treated like that." A few other people nodded in agreement. "Tiffany, we're done. You wanted to publicly reject me? Consider this my public rejection of you." "Tom, I wasn't really going to do it. I was just venting to Ashley." "You coordinated tonight specifically so you could embarrass me. You brought Marcus here to watch. You planned this whole thing." "That's not true. The texts are right here. Everyone can see them." Ashley stepped forward looking ashamed. "Tiffany, I told you this was a bad idea. I didn't think you'd actually go through with it." "Ashley, don't. No, this is really messed up. Tom's been nothing but good to you." Several people in the crowd were nodding. A few started clapping slowly. Marcus finally spoke up. Yo, this is getting too intense for me. I'm out. Marcus, wait, Tiffany called out. But he was already walking away, clearly not interested in being part of the drama once it became public. Tiffany looked around at everyone watching her and started crying. Tom, please, I made a mistake. I love you. You love me? Is that why you were planning to humiliate me for entertainment? I was just confused. You weren't confused, Tiffany. You were cruel, and you got caught. I looked around at the crowd one more time. Thanks for your attention, everyone. Have a good night. More people started clapping. Not everyone, but enough to make the point. I walked toward the exit. Tiffany followed me, crying. Tom, wait. Don't leave like this. How should I leave? After you publicly reject my proposal like you planned? I wouldn't have done it. I changed my mind. The only thing you changed your mind about was whether you could get away with it. I got in the elevator. Tiffany tried to follow, but I held up my hand. Don't. We're done. Tom, please. The elevator doors closed. I drove home and tried to process what had just happened. My phone started buzzing with texts from people who were there. Dude, that was intense. She really had that coming. You handled that well. Are you okay? Saturday morning, I woke up to multiple missed calls from Tiffany and dozens of text messages. Tom, I'm so sorry. I was being stupid. Please just talk to me. We can work this out. I'll never speak to Marcus again. I'll change gyms. Tom, please don't throw away what we have over one mistake. I didn't respond to any of them. Around noon, Ashley called. Tom, I owe you an apology. You don't owe me anything, Ashley. Yes, I do. I should have told you what she was planning instead of going along with it. You're not responsible for her choices. I feel terrible. She's been crying since last night, but honestly, what she was planning was really cruel. How is she doing? Not good. She keeps saying you ruined her reputation. I didn't ruin anything. I just showed people what she was planning to do. Tom, can I ask you something? Were you really thinking about proposing? I was starting to consider it, yeah. Good thing I found out who she really is first. She really messed up. You seem like a good guy. Thanks, Ashley. That means a lot. Sunday, I returned the ring I'd been looking at. Hadn't bought it yet, but good thing since I won't be needing it. Monday, I got a text from Marcus. Hey man, no hard feelings about Friday night. Your girl was drama anyway. I replied, she's not my girl anymore. And yeah, she is drama. We're not together either if it makes you feel better. Too complicated for me. So Tiffany lost both of us in one weekend. It's been 2 weeks now and I'm doing well. Really well, actually. The whole experience taught me that sometimes the best way to handle someone planning to hurt you is to expose their plan before they can execute it. Tiffany wanted to make a public spectacle out of rejecting me. Instead, she made a public spectacle out of herself by getting caught planning something cruel. She coordinated the perfect setting for my humiliation. I just used it for hers instead. A few people from that night have reached out to check on me. Turns out, most people don't like watching someone plan to hurt their partner for entertainment. Tiffany has been trying to contact me through mutual friends, but I'm not interested. Someone who would plan that level of public humiliation isn't someone I want in my life. She wanted to teach me a lesson about not taking her for granted. Instead, she taught me a lesson about recognizing when someone doesn't deserve the respect I was giving them. Sometimes the best revenge is just giving people the exact public exposure they were planning for you.